So, hey Patrick, how you doing? Well, anyways, so this is how we're gonna do this series. It's a mini series. It's not gonna be long. We're not gonna take all year to do it. So we're only gonna play one game per conference rival. So we're gonna play one game against the Clippers. Let me look at the standings. All right. So division, or not conference, division. All right. So we're having one game against the Clippers, one game against the Kings, one game against the Suns, and one game against the Warriors. 4 episodes, and then we'll go straight to the playoffs. Uh, so yeah, and then what we're gonna do with the playoffs is that I will go and simulate enough games. I will simulate until we are one game away from advancing to the next round. So we're gonna play only one game per round. But if it gets down to the point where the Lakers are up, are they're against if they're backed up against the wall, and they're actually losing in the series, they're one game away from being eliminated. Well, we're gonna play more than one game in that case. Otherwise, it's gonna be 4 games. We're gonna play 4 games the regular season, then go straight into a postseason. Only play one game per round, unless it's strictly necessary. So yeah, first game. Here we go. Let's see. Simulate. All right, simulate. Let's play this game. So I have the Pacers playbook because that's the Frank Vogel wasn't the coach at this point yet of the Pacers, but he was an assistant coach as far as I research. So basically, then he went on to use the playbook. So these Lakers are gonna use the Pacers playbook. I'm gonna have to adjust other things later when it comes to coaching. But here we go, first game of the mini series. So I think this series won't last more than 2 weeks. And in the meantime, I'm gonna look into fixing up the rosters from my other series. Alright, edit lineup. So it's gonna be Avery Bradley, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard. This is basically your lineup right here. Alright, we're ready.
Welcome everyone back to the NBA regular season. Finally underway. It's opening day of the NBA. And what a pleasure it is to bring it to you here on 2K Sports. With Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Tip-off moments away, and T-Mobile presents the starting lineups. It's Laker basketball.
Well, there was some of the players that were in the 2010 Lakers team. What I just did is, if there was a player that was in the game that was gonna be in our Lakers team, what I did is trade them. You just made a trade. So Kobe is gonna be playing for the Cavaliers in this simulation.
He is a ferocious offensive rebounder. So box him out, know where he is. Don't even worry about rebounding the ball. Get your body on him, keep him
I always forget I gotta do the jumping. I gotta change the camera angle. Alright, camera. I'm gonna go for 2K. Alright, 2K camera.
Not the Lakers. What's the key for them?
Well, it all starts with LeBron James, a stat sheet stuffer. He's doing everything, and he's doing it all at a very high level, Kevin.
Doing it all. I like what you said. He can score any way. I mean, long, short,
Nope.
drive.
Shooting foul.
I think the greatest.
What do you mean shooting
is
foul?
to get points in the paint. He shoots a high percentage because he takes the ball to the rim.
We'll see how it pans out.
What button do you... Hey, Gersh, how you doing?
First one.
I gotta see what button do you use to kind of shake things up in here.
Gets them both. James with it.
I think I adjusted the coaching settings a bit.
To Davis. Green.
Laid up, Danny Green.
Gets in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
Effortless, soft
Wait a
layup.
minute. Let's see. Coaching. Coach settings. Let's see. Supposed to be auto. Offensive play calling. I don't know what happened there.
Nice play.
It's a kind of a mini series actually. It won't last long. It won't last for more than 2 weeks actually. Yeah, I'll be done with the series by next week.
Griffin. He's guarded by Davis. Shoots from the post. Here's
Kingman.
Cranes the open jumper.
Inside, outside,
Could
Kevin.
Kingman actually
Drew the D in
did Kingman,
and then kicked it out to the open man.
And the Lakers have possession. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of the Clippers, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
No surprises last year. This team did not pose much of a threat.
They were brutal. Here's James. Great finish in
Nice.
traffic.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's
I gotta make the thumbnails later.
He loves to take it to the rim.
Finally found out how to curry slide. Oh really? Oh no.
Davis checks
I
on
was
the
distracted
three.
for a second.
Whiteout
Don't matter.
grabs
He
the
missed.
board. These two teams, Clark, just really playing on different levels.
They really were.
What am
Kevin.
I
The
doing?
offense was rarely in doubt. A
I
clean
wanted to
sweep,
dunk
simply
it, but
said.
I don't
Kevin,
know.
that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Ah!
Up high and down.
Come on, Davis. You gotta do a better job of blocking than that.
James with it.
That's
there.
one way to pass it. Come on, Green. Bricks City.
To line.
Come on, Denny Bricks.
Gets another shot, and this time it counts.
Can you
Now
put?
Gordon.
Yeah, I'll play Park today. I didn't stream yesterday because I was hanging out with some friends. Avery Bradley guarding Davis in this situation. Nope.
Gordon on the court.
Ah,
Here's
oops.
Griffin. Shot, no good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's Howard
Foul.
in close.
Ah, jeez.
Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. Aaron Davis picks one up. I gotta
this is-
believe, Clark, that the
Yep.
Olympic experience when the U.S. recently
Dwight
won the
Howard's not a
Olympic
good free throw shooter.
did
Even
wonders for Dwight
I
Howard.
mean, he was
in a lot of different ways.
never
But just
a
being
good free
around
throw
these
shooter.
folks
He's always
for
been
such a
bad.
long time.
I don't know if we can even quantify what that means to a guy like Dwight Howard. Early
After
in his
this
career,
or
to have
after
that
my
experience,
career,
but to have the kind of focus,
I'll continue doing
and
my career.
intensity and attention to detail
I'll just
that he
stream
saw
more
from
often
the superstars
right
in
now.
the game rub off on him this early in his career.
Ah,
Continues to
dang
lay
it.
a foundation for greatness for that young man, barring injury.
James with it. Under 9 minutes left in the first. Bradley
There we go.
frames it from just inside the three-point line.
Way to distribute the basketball.
The Clippers trail to Griffin. Here's Thornton.
Dang it.
And he makes the first one. Clark, has an up-tempo team ever been a team that will go deep into the playoffs? We've had teams that have come close, teams that will excite. Teams that will certainly draw a lot of attention because of the high numbers they rack up game in and game out. But can that team have the wherewithal to go through the playoffs and maybe make the finals? And who knows, even win a championship? Can that be done with that up-tempo style of play?
Dang
You
it.
know what, Kevin? It has not been done yet. You'd have to go back to the Lakers, the run-and-gun Lakers of the 80s, but they were a good defensive team as well. I think you need a combination. It's fine to play up-tempo, but you have to be able to defend consistently in the playoffs and also be able to go to your half-court game. As a fan and broadcaster, I would love to see an up-tempo team not only get to the finals, but win it. But that's only going to happen if that up-tempo team is solid defensively as well.
So it's the Lakers now. The Clippers getting the bucket.
Ryan.
There's James.
Come on.
Off target from downtown.
Miss 2K16 and 17, the good
The
old
Clippers
days.
in the
Yeah. I agree. That. Nope.
Gordon
Brick City.
can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. James behind the arc. And it's Kaman with the
Dang it.
rebound.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Al Thornton. Kaman inside. The up and under. Graceful finish. You got some favorite players in the NBA, Clark, and Chris Kaman is one of them.
He sure is, because he's so skilled with his back to the basket. He shoots it with both hands. He rebounds effectively. He's selfless. I think this guy is really a solid NBA center in the old school mode, and that he can score with his back to the basket, and he's comfortable and content to do that.
6 seconds to shoot.
Ah!
Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Stolen by Thornton.
I think he got baited into throwing that one.
Where's the play call option here? Supposed to be displaying up an offensive play to
And
happen,
here's
but it's
Kaman
not happening.
Working on Howard. Connects. He's got 6.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
James with it. To Bradley.
Ay.
To the right corner.
There we
And
go.
the story we've seen here from the field.
Long
shooting,
two.
Getting off to a tremendous start.
Boy, Kevin, this is the kind of offensive rhythm that can set you on a nice course. I mean, they definitely want to keep that momentum going.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Rondo is in at the point.
Some of my favorite 2K YouTubers quit 2K. I mean, in a way, it's kind of understandable.
And here is Davis. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. To Kaman. Barron. Kaman a screen.
Hey.
Over James. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. And here is Howard. Tipped.
Where's the play call option?
And he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
I'm not seeing any plays being. I'm not seeing any play calling being displayed here. Like, what's
Gets
going
down to the
on?
reach, and that's his first.
Options. Coaching. Coach settings. Maybe I don't know. It has almost been a month since the last patch. Oh, really?
Foul of the game.
Fouled him to prevent the easy basket. He'll have to earn it at the line.
And here is Davis. From just inside the arc, number 1 gets the board inside. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Kept alive.
How do you not make that?
Kaman did a heck of a job there.
contested the shot and recovered to crash the board.
No,
Davis.
sir.
Scooped up. Low block. Kaman's shot is good.
We're having a bad game here.
Establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
James with it.
Working 5 corner 3. I don't know what that means.
Here's Rondo.
Jeez.
The air ball.
That was ugly. Alright, let me see. Trying to see what.
By Rondo.
He's been a monster inside early on and is a
Jeez,
matchup
Kaman.
nightmare.
You know, you knew he'd come out of the gate physical, but he is really asserting himself down there. And
Did
he's
you
getting any
see
looky
what I
looks.
sent on
And with that
PS4 at
being the
Legend and
case, it's
3 Elites
important
in
to
my
make sure
park?
you keep getting him the ball. You
I
know
haven't
the
seen it.
defense will start to adjust trying to keep it out of there, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be effective in keeping him down.
Well, everybody's trying to do it one-on-one defensively. I'm not seeing much help defense out there at all. You've got to play together at the defensive end of the floor. You have to if you're going to try to win.
Rondo with it. Over Davis. Rondo
There we go.
gets the bucket. And here is Davis.
I have to
Just
figure things
over
out on my
3
own then.
minutes left in the first. High post. To Thornton. Barron. To Griffin. Off the pick.
Sheesh.
Lays it right in. 6 points for him.
The defender couldn't get around the pick, and his help didn't show up in time. Nice play for the layup right there.
Rondo with it. Davis is there. Here's James. It's rebounded by Baron Davis.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
And the basket by Thornton.
21 is honestly worse than 2K18.
So
I
timeout
agree.
called here. The first for Los Angeles. Some changes there for the Lakers. James with it. 2:27 left in the first quarter. Rondo. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Turnover by the Clippers.
Dang.
And it's the Clippers' ball. 11-point game. On the inside.
What?
They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
They've been strong
gotta be
here in the
kidding
early
me.
going, Kevin. Very effective from inside.
James with it.
Ooh.
The two-handed jam. Like you were saying, going strong inside, building a strong lead here in the first.
And the confidence factor is a big part of that, Kevin. Taking that ball inside, you get high-quality shots, you get conversions, you keep pressure on the defense, and it just continues to build on itself.
And here is Davis after the basket by the Lakers. Kaman backs in. Here's Davis. He's off from 3.
So far, he just can't get one to go from the field. It's just been one of those kind of games.
Yes, sir.
And Green gets it to go. And the Clippers have possession. They're leading by 8. Davis to the baseline. Here's Griffin. Shoots from the post. Gets the lay-in.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Clippers going with something different. James with it. 1:19 left in the first. James.
How'd I miss that?
Freeman with the rebound.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
And the Clippers have possession. Griffin backs down. Here's Telfair.
Nope. Oh,
Dumps it
jeez.
off. Drains the easy jumper.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Here's
Oh.
James.
There's high percentage shot, and then there are 100% shot. That's as close as it gets right there.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 10-point game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Butler.
Get that shit out of here.
Got the stop thanks to the block by James. Green backs him down. LeBron. Chris Kaman with the rebound.
Boy, he's had a tough time shooting the ball today. His percentage has been way down compared to what he normally does. I
It's
think
a
that's
new
big
mind.
reason that they're down.
Someone from 2K even said that they won't fix my NBA.
Well, they're in attack
It's a
mode
new
now,
mind
Kevin.
league.
Every time
Oh,
they-
okay.
All right, the second quarter should begin momentarily. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, when I asked him what the game plan was, he said defense, defense, defense. He went on to say that he wants his team to challenge every shot and take every basket personally. Sounds like we might see a tooth and nail fight here, guys.
It should be a hard-fought game. We'll see how
Dang
it
it.
shakes out. And Davis can't get it to
Why
go.
can't you back
Once he
down in
gets
the
it
post?
inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. The Kings will be on the road as they take on the Spurs at the AT&T Center.
Joel with the
Time,
foul.
7:30 Eastern.
Could be fun to watch.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 11. Here's Green.
There we go.
Puts the score to single digits. 10 points for him.
Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of it.
To Smith. Here's Butler.
Nope.
Can't answer back with his own 3. The Lakers trail. Davis. From deep.
Aye.
And Davis can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Knocked loose. To Telfair. Campbell. Banks it home.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
How do you post up?
And here is Green, defended by Gordon. Here's Bradley, off the mark from 3. And the Clippers have possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's
Get that out of here.
Dismissed. Bradley with the denial, and it's still a double-digit
Woo!
volume. A rim-rattling jam to finish the break by Davis. And so here are the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Butler from inside, lays it right in. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a 10-point game. Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. We'll be in New York to see the Knicks as they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. It'll get rolling at 7:30 Eastern.
I think it'll be fun.
McGee inside. Camby on him. Skip pass to the elbow. Kept alive. On the paint.
There we go.
Graceful finish.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Some adjustments for both. Teams. And here is Davis. Under 9 minutes left in the half. To Gordon. Thornton. Camby with it. Griffin. He's guarded by Davis. From close range.
Nope.
No luck. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way.
There we go. Now we're calling the play.
Here's James.
There we go.
Kisses it off the glass and in. He's got 8.
Terrific pick to set up that basket. The little things are the big things, and they can always make a difference.
And here is Davis. To Thornton. Here's Thornton.
Dang
Drains
it.
the open look.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
And the Lakers have possession. Trailing here by 8.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
To the wing.
Get up!
To LeBron. 6 seconds to shoot. He's guarded by Thornton. Dumps it off.
Dang it.
Beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. And it's going to be a good weekend starting Saturday. From Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers, the Charlotte Bobcats come into town. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
Should be a good one.
Lakers on D. 8-point game. And Davis can't get it to go.
They got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing.
McGee. And here is Davis.
There we go.
Sinks the open shot. Nice shot by the 8-year veteran out of Kentucky. Here comes Davis. Kim buries the short-range jumper. He has 5.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft.
And it's the Lakers' ball.
Nice.
Intercepted.
Bullshit.
Here's Gordon inside. And they call goaltending. They'll give him a bucket. Here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping
Oh,
up.
it's a fail.
Meeting
You're
up with
always
the
doing
Mavericks.
things like
That'll be
this.
The first of 2 straight at home. And the Lakers call time here. A different group set to go for the Lakers. And here we go with Rajon Rondo.
Damn.
Stolen away by the Clippers.
They certainly haven't been very good here in the quarter in regards to protecting the ball, Kevin.
To the paint. And here we go with Rajon Rondo. Davis, right wing. Can be on him. From down
There we
low.
go.
And the shot is good. 6 points for him. And yeah, for turnovers, they have 3 already this quarter.
And that's a lot of missed chances, Bart. And it's the same thing. Those 3 opportunities can mean a 10, 12-point swing in score differential. Each basket they make after you hand it over, it's also a chance you didn't have to score yourself.
Can be good.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Got a piece of it.
I don't know what's
And
going
it's
on
hauled in
with
by Telfair.
And you
With
look
this-
at what
with
they've
the
done,
game, it
or
just
rather
has
what
some
they
kind of
haven't
glitch or
done,
something.
it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Stop throwing it into the ground.
And here we go with Rajon Rondo. Clark, and this can't continue to be the story for them. You can't convert if you're handing over the ball.
Well, without question, Kevin, you're exactly right. They've had a tough time getting into their offensive flow here because they've turned it over too much.
We've seen him make that mid-range shot, but just not often enough.
Here's Davis, and Davis pulls it down.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Gets a good look. Nails the bank shot. He's got 8.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
What are you talking about? We're
And
killing
here
this
is
game.
Davis. Deflects the pass. The Clippers will hold on to it. And here is Davis. Six seconds to shoot. Telfair
Dang it.
pockets the 3-ball.
They're not going to run that play very often. But hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
In low to Howard. Here's Dudley. Way off from the arc. And so here are the Clippers. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here is Davis. 15-point game. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Camby. This one goaltending.
You're almost a 97?
I like the job they're doing.
Good.
A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Camby really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really changed the game with his contributions off the bench.
His energy is rubbing off onto his teammates as well. They're really benefiting from his effort. Here comes Rajon Rondo. To Davis. Howard. Rondo with the ball. From just inside the arc. And Davis can't get it to go.
I'm having
It's
a
been
bad
all
game.
Clippers. They lead by 17. And here is Kaman working on Howard. And it's Kaman missing. And here we go with Rajon Rondo. Bradley.
Damn it.
It's rebounded by Baron Davis. On offense, here are the Clippers. 17-point game. Here's Kaman, laid in softly off the glass. He's got 10.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
To Davis. To end the drop. Oh, almost almost got the dunk, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. That one is on Keenan.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. And here is Davis. Dumps it off. Here's Griffin. Connects from the high post. 12 points for him.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Rondo with it. Howard backs down to LeBron. Shoots the 3.
No.
Can't get it to go. Now the Clippers take it the other way.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And here is Davis.
That's a backcourt violation. He stepped backcourt and they didn't call it.
Is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That's just rotten luck right there.
On defense, the Lakers.
No, sir.
Another block. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
Los Angeles has really picked it up these past few minutes on defense.
They sure have. Their defense has really come on strong.
And their defense has been rewarded by coming up with a few steals. It makes working on defense a lot easier when you get those kind of results. And they're definitely getting the results.
I got the paint.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Gordon. And Davis pulls it down.
Man, this is ugly, Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided game so far. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 56-38. Now it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. Clippers have been doing a great job of distributing the rock and finding the open man.
Yeah, if they can keep it up, I think they'll only increase their lead.
I don't like what Chris Kaman is. Thanks for tuning in. The third quarter getting underway. We had some one-sided action in the first half, and see if that trend continues here. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 18. Here's Green. Connects from in close. He's got 12. Here comes Davis. Gordon leads him with the pass. Now Gordon.
No. Ah.
He gets
Are you
hammered
kidding me?
into the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. And here comes James. 8 points for him. Davis backs in. Davis. Eric Gordon grabs the board. Here comes Davis.
They're under control for this game.
Griffin is guarded by Davis. Here's
No,
Griffin.
get that shit out of here.
There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. James with it. Here's Bradley. Lays it right in. Nice bucket by the 10th-year veteran out of Texas. Barron with an assist this trip up would have 10 for the game.
The Steelers choked big time that game. Man,
Davis
there's no
gets back
excuse for
rim
that.
and
How
it's
you
out
an
of
AK?
bounds.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
Dumps it off. Here's
Woo!
Jacob.
Now that's a statement dunk right there, Kevin. Clear the runway for your own protection.
Now Gordon. Lob. And here is Kamen working on Howard. To Gordon. 5 on the shot clock. Griffin. To Kamen on the line.
Ah, jeez,
That's good.
Cayman. You're
12
becoming
points for
a
him.
huge
Got to
headache.
close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly.
28-0 in the
Let's quickly
first
go over to
quarter.
Cheryl Miller, who
Yeesh.
spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, he wasn't doing a great job of hiding his exasperation with his players. He needed one answer above all else. They're a better team. He said they're outplaying us, they're outcoaching us in every way. We need to do
Steelers
everything
suck.
better.
I
Nothing
mean,
is working.
the Steelers
Maybe
need
that
to
will get
clean
his guys
house.
fired up. Or
Sheesh.
depressed.
After that performance.
Now back to our
Thanks
play
for likes.
analysis. Kevin and Clark.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. Here's Green. Drains it from short range. Los Angeles calls timeout. McGee is in at
I'm
center.
playing this because I want to play it. Droop Doop. 28-0 in the first quarter against the
And
Browns.
here's
Jeez.
Davis.
I agree, man. That's just I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say other than jeez. Like yesterday when I went and looked at the score and what it was,
It's in.
when I saw that the Browns had a commanding lead, I just went and laughed my butt off.
Because he's been working to get good.
Because honestly, that was funny.
Here's Green. Connects on the baseline jumper.
So BJ still good.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
I
It's
think
tipped.
so.
The steal by Bradley.
Kevin, you know they're
Oh,
still
yes,
doing
sir.
a
Slam
pretty
it
good
down.
job of limiting their giveaways right
OBA just has a bad attitude. Other than that, he's a Hall of Famer. I agree. I was like, oh, because I was trying to remember who OBJ was, and now I remember.
That's his third foul. You talk about limiting giveaways. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, for any team, it's really important to keep possession so you can get into the flow of your offensive game.
And here is Davis. On the wing, Eric Gordon, guarded by Green. And Davis can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. Nice shot by James.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult play.
What about Juju Smith-Schuster? Well, Smith-Schuster this season kind of
And here is
became a
Davis.
rotten apple.
About
So,
7.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Juju needs
To
work. Yeah,
Griffin.
he can
Davis
play,
is
but he
there.
needs work.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Touched last by the Lakers.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
And here is Davis. To end the run. And James pulls it down. So it's the Lakers now. Trailing by 13. To the baseline. Davis stacks down. Here's Green.
How did you not make?
McGee gets good position and corrals the miss.
Ooh, and one.
He completes the three-point play. And
Lakers
here
are
is
making a
Davis.
comeback.
Under
Gigi has
7 minutes
13
left in the
drops
third.
that game. 13? Ouch!
Dumps it off.
Almost
Here's
as absurd as
Heyman. Leads the game in
Ben
assists.
Roethlisberger's 4 interceptions that game.
Here's James. Hits
Lamar
the
Jackson's
shot.
my favorite QB.
He's got 15.
Oh, really?
He can't be stopped.
That's
He's having
interesting.
a party out there.
To Gordon.
No.
From downtown. And it's Gordon missing.
I'm surprised he missed that three. The defense was very fortunate.
McGee.
Lamar just won his first playoff game. We
What an acrobatic
about time.
I love the
Should have won it last
You
year,
gotta give it
but
up for that kind of layup.
Griffin
you know, better late than never.
releases from 15. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
Ah!
D forced him into taking
Dang it.
that mid-range
Juju's
jump
like
shot,
Siakam.
and as you might expect, he wasn't able
Oh,
to knock
don't
it
go
down.
there, man. Don't go
And
there.
Here is Davis. And here is Kamen. Here's Griffin.
Oh, ye of little
Hits the
faith.
jump hook. 18 points for him.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Dumps it off. Here's James. Nets it from the wing.
They're doing their
Siakam
best to
missing a
erase the
diva, though.
deficit here with
True.
some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make if you're going to make shots,
Dang
the
it.
passes have to
Stop
be on
fouling.
time and on time.
Bradley gets the reach-in call. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now Gordon hands it off to Griffin. Stolen away.
Well, they still have the lead, but they really need to collect themselves. and
Oh,
start
that's the
taking
foul.
the ball.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first one. Gets him both.
Siakam also has potential. He's in the wrong team.
Turnovers will be a theme here.
Probably.
Without question, Kevin. Let's see if they can squeeze the orange.
But
and
tell
blue
me, AK,
together.
where
They've got to do a much
where do you
better
think-
job of taking care of the ball.
where would Siakam fit the best?
Stolen by LeBron.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention.
Ooh, and one.
Good for the three-point play.
Kevin, they've been very efficient from the line today. Extremely efficient. Especially here in the second half. I mean, they've not missed one yet. 100% from the line. That's strong.
And here is Davis.
The Heaters,
Just over
Suns.
4 minutes left in the third
Interesting
quarter.
picks. Hey, the Suns are doing surprisingly well this year. Oh no, you're not supposed to be leaving him open like that, man.
Green gets called for the reach,
No,
and that's his
no,
first foul
don't go
of the game.
fouling.
Green. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Now Thornton. Here's Canby.
Oh, jeez.
Bounces this one way up there, then through. He's got 13.
That just goes to show you, folks, everybody in this league is a pro. Give them a shot like that, and they'll knock it down.
And here is Green. 16 points for him. Here's Rondo. From short range. Finishes with the soft touch.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Griffin
Yeesh.
tipped the Lakers with the rejection, and it's still a three-point ball game. Here's Green.
Oh yes, sir, tie game.
He's got 19.
Trading away Jimmy Butler. You must be joking, man.
And he's doing it now.
How would you? I wouldn't trade away Jimmy Butler for Pascal Siakam. I'm sorry, that's just messed up right there.
Shoots from 12. Shot's good. They're in front, 74-72. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Knocks down the trifecta.
And they take the lead.
Outstanding job to get back into this game. They're not going away. They're going to battle to the finish. I love that effort.
And here is Davis.
Oh,
Kick
no.
out, right wing for three.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
What a timeout!
Timeout called the Lakers.
Second for Kelly Oubre and a draft pick.
For the Lakers.
Or 2. Not a bad idea. But wait, isn't Oubre with the Warriors?
Rondo with the ball. To number 4. LeBron.
Yeah, dang.
No good. Now the Clippers take it the other way. 1:54 left in the third. Butler. Camby with it. From 11 feet away. 0. Yanks it down off the glass. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. Misses everything with the triple.
In traffic, he
Second
pulls
for
it down.
Kelly
Outstanding
Olynyk and
effort by the
2
big
draft
man.
picks. Yeah, now you're talking.
Five on the shot clock.
No, get that shit out of here.
Deflected. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team
I
starts
think Lowry
defending
just
with
retired.
bodying
He's
up
proven a lot to
without
us.
foul.
Yeah.
James with it. He's got 25. Rondo on top.
Can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Gordon hits the tray. He's got 7.
You've got to get to an open guy behind the arc, especially one with his shooting stroke.
To James.
High
Money
game.
on the 10-footer. He's got 27.
After his poor shooting in the first,
Nah, you need as a Raptors fan, we need a big man like Miles Turner. Nah, you need a
was
such big
consistent
guy.
and patient, and now he's got a hot hand.
And so here are the Clippers. Six seconds to shoot. Here's Gordon. Kept alive.
No, get that out of here.
It's blocked, and we're going the other way. Nice play by McGee. Here's James. Hits from long range. He's shooting 37% from deep. Telfair threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's 80-77. LeBron James has played his heart out. 30 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds.
Nick Nurse is here retires. He will have the highest win percentage. Oof.
And the
Thought that was
Clippers have
pop.
possession. It's a 3-point game. High post. Five on the shot clock. Telfair. A missed 3. And here's Los Angeles. 3-point lead.
Woo!
Jams it home. Butler nails the easy jumper.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
And here comes James. He has 30. To the corner. Here's Davis. Misses the tray.
That was not good shot selection. You need to be patient.
I gotta agree. I mean, I don't know. The only time will tell, AK. But for now,
To Telfair. Kamen. Tipped away. Stolen away by the Lakers.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
And the Clippers have possession. They trail by 6. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling, very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Green nails the tray.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
And here is Butler. The handoff to Davis.
oh no.
Here's Kamen. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's James.
Dang it.
It's rebounded by
If it wasn't for Phil, Kobe
Clippers trail.
wouldn't be Kobe. If it wasn't for Pop, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Marlon, Kawhi wouldn't have ever been what they were.
Flushes it with
I mean,
the one-handed jam.
The well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice
I
execution.
don't know what's going on. There's a
Another
glitch going
giveaway
on.
for him now, and you know he didn't have a single turnover in the first half.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Here's James. Kept alive. And Clark, you're right. What has happened, he has lost his concentration. Has the defense figured him out?
I think that's part of it, but I think it's both things. It's concentration lapse, and it's also the defense doing a better job of making him uncomfortable. And those are two things that he's just going to have to work through, and I think he can handle.
He does not have a lot of breathing space.
No, he doesn't. It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it. Terrific sequence that time. Quick hands for the steal, and they streak out for the fast break finish.
The Lakers in the lead.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
And here is Kamen. Davis is on it. Shoots from the post. It's going the other way. Nice block by Davis. And the Lakers have possession.
And one.
Some changes there for the Lakers. He completes the three-point play.
They've made all of their free throws in this half. And that's what you've got to do. I mean, you've got to make a team pay when they send you to the line. The way you do that is by cashing in from the charity stripe. Knock down those free throws. Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
And it's the Lakers' ball.
Well, he knocked that one down, but it wasn't the best shot.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
So much time left on the clock. You ought to work it around and look for a better shot.
And here is Davis.
Dang it.
6.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his
No,
here.
why is the...
A steal by Griffin.
There's a glitch going on. I don't know what's going
They
on.
need to get back to what they were doing in the first half, Kevin.
Can by Davis. And that gives him a double-double. Here's Thornton. Dumps it off. Scooped up. Griffin. He's guarded by Davis. Goes up.
Dang it.
Crops it in on the layup. 22 points for him. Clark, you were talking about ball handling. Turnovers can cause so many problems.
Well, it disrupts anything you're trying to do offensively, and then it can fuel the opponent because you give them opportunities to go against little or no defense when you turn the
Blocking
ball
foul.
over. So it makes it difficult for you to
Not
get
shooting
back
foul,
and play
though.
set defense when you're turning it over.
That's a great point.
The paint defense without Sergio Gasol is incomplete. Yeah, it is. It's just not the same.
He knocks down the first one. Great leadership skills, Clark, for LeBron James.
Well, he's ahead of his time in that regard. As a young player, as young as he is, to be the kind of leader he is speaks volumes to this kid's character and his understanding of the game and his position on his team as his best player.
They're coming back.
One of
This
the
is
most
not
dynamic
good.
players we've seen in the history of the league.
The Lakers still holding on to a small lead.
It's anyone's game right now, partner. Every possession is critical.
James with it. He's got 36. Swing pass. James with it. He's guarded by Thornton. To Bradley. McGee. 6 seconds to shoot.
Get him on stretch because this.
10 points for him.
Yeah, this was the year that Mike Wang left for the NBA Live.
Thornton. McGee holds it in, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Here's James. Laid in with the D draped all over him. Here comes Davis.
We'll have the My Career stream immediately after this game.
Thornton. And Davis pulls it down. So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. From close range.
Why
James
can't you
misses.
dunk it?
Here comes Davis.
I gotta make a thumbnail for this mini-series.
Here's Davis to Kaman.
Dang it.
Kisses it off the glass and in.
Nice feed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
No!
And it's the Clippers' ball.
Dang it!
They trail by 6.
Wow.
Stop
He's
with the
really
glitch.
got it going.
Timeout.
Starting early on,
See if that
but
fixes
he's
it.
feeling good right now.
Timeout called the Lakers. Down on the sideline, Cheryl had a chance to speak with Coach Mike Dunleavy. Cheryl?
Hey guys, he wants his team to loosen up offensively. He said, we're passing on too many open looks. If you've got a good look, take it. These are shots we can make. That's something most players don't mind hearing. Guys?
Thanks, Cheryl. Reeled in by Kaman. And he's got a double-double. Thornton. And the shot is good. And the Lakers have possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Green. The three won't fall.
Remember
The Clippers trail.
T-pose glitching. Oh man. T-pose.
Barrett. Deflected. Here are the Lakers with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Davis. Can't connect on the quick shot.
Ten blocks trophy. Oof.
Gordon can't tie up the score. And here comes James. He has 38 in the game. Griffin.
This looks like
snatches it
NBA
inside.
Mobile.
The Clippers with a chance to tie the game. With the traveling violation. So it's the Lakers now. To the right wing. To LeBron. Let's loose for 3. No luck. Now the Clippers take it the other way. Here's the break. Up ahead to Barron, and it's tied up.
That's a terrific play. I call that a room service dime because all he had to do was catch it and finish.
James with it. He's guarded by Thornton. Here's Davis. Can't put an end to the run.
So far, it's been a challenge.
I don't know, honestly. It could be at any moment.
Barron to Griffin.
Like, you know, it could be in a couple of months. It could be longer than that. But best case scenario, I'll be moving in March. Worst case scenario, I'll be moving in June. So, you know, once it's June, I'll already be out of here. So, I'll be moving to the state of New York.
Gordon. He's got 10. Going inside. Kamen inside. McGee's there to take the lead. Kamen's shot is good.
Once he gets you inside like that, you're done. It's over. You can't guard it. His post game is just too powerful.
Clippers on D. A 2-point game. Here's James. Snatched in by Griffin. And he's got a double-double. The Clippers in the lead.
New York, New York.
Bradley.
Stop fouling, Bradley.
That's his 5th foul. Now Gordon. From the stripe. And Davis can't get it to go.
Given his sorry shooting touch, you'd think he'd know better than to put that shot up. Well, there's another reminder.
Less than 1
Yeah,
minute.
but it'll be
He'll get
too.
another shot.
It'll be.
Blake Griffin really making a
I hope
difference
it's
here.
in the night that we end up going in to last place.
He really has, Clark. He is just finding his way to everything that comes off the iron. On defense, the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. James with it. He's guarded by Thornton. Bradley on the perimeter. Green. Can't put an end to the scoring drought. The Clippers with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. The Clippers are going to burn a few seconds off the clock.
They got the lead. Might as well milk some time off the clock here.
The Lakers are in.
Oh, you want to go to New York? I've been to New York City.
Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
With that trip to the line, he just made it a 2-possession game, Kevin.
Number 4 is in at the point.
Hey, CXMP Different, how you doing? Yeah, Havoc, I'm moving. I'm moving this year.
And the Lakers have possession.
Some point in time. I don't know when exactly, but maybe eventually.
Here's Green.
It's over. Don't even bother
And
fouling.
that's his 11th
I
rebound.
said don't even bother fouling. It's
Here comes
over.
Davis. He's got 6
I know
points.
to state,
The Lakers commit the
upstate.
intentional foul, and they'll try to extend the game. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Number 4 will head to the bench. Off on the second. The Lakers take their last timeout. They're down by 5. 6 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
Every second counts now. You got to score quickly, then foul.
Albany, New York.
Number 4 is in at the point. So it's the Lakers now.
What a game he's had on the boards. He absolutely will not be
And we
denied
lose.
inside.
The Clippers win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Lakers, 109-104. For his steady play,
And there's so many
Aaron
scammers
Davis
there.
is the Jordan Brand
That's what I've heard.
player of the game.
Well, he was the initiator and the playmaker for their offense, Kevin. He kept his head up and created a bunch of
17 and
easy scores with
14.
his passing.
Wow. Baron Davis was not playing around.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K
Alright,
Sports.
so I'll get prepared to play my career. All I need to do is just make sure this is saved. We get the L. Good one, Gersh. Good one. Oh, we get the L, baby. That's a good one. That's a good one there, Gersh. You got me there, Gersh. You just can't. We get the L, baby. Oh man. Let's see. So. Alright. So let's see. Next game will be, let's see who we got. So next game will be against the Suns. Next episode, I also got an L like 2 seconds ago. Ouch. We're getting L's all over the place. Alright, so next episode we'll be facing the Phoenix Suns. Alright. So that will be tomorrow. Alright, so Lakers would be 6-1, first in the division, tied for second in the conference. So, so tomorrow we'll be facing the Phoenix Suns. That'll be interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, hit that bell icon, like this stream, and I will see you in a few minutes with my career.